Hello and welcome to TRT World, live from Istanbul. I'm Nafisa Latic. Also ahead on the program, the race for the White House is on. The first polls are now open in the U.S. presidential election. Now to the U.S., where polls have opened on the East Coast in the 2020 presidential election, one of the most fiercely contested races for the White House ever. Now, Donald Trump held rallies on Monday in North Carolina, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania. Now, those are states that helped him win the presidency back in 2016. His rival Joe Biden has also campaigned in his home state of Pennsylvania. Although Biden has a narrow lead there, both candidates know that victory or defeat could come down to just a few thousand votes. Well, staying with our top story, let's bring in Andrew Hopkins. He's in Ankara, but he covered this story and he was in Izmir until recently. Andrew, what's been the reaction to this news all over Turkey? Let's get some analysis and bring in Austin Rasmussen. He is the chairman for Republicans Abroad in Norway. He joins me now from Oslo. Austin, thanks so much for your time here at TRT World. I've been speaking to Democrats abroad just a couple of hours ago, and they say they are cautiously optimistic still. What's the mood like among the Republicans?
Well, I think it's probably the same as far as being cautiously optimistic.
A manhunt is underway in Vienna for several suspects after gunmen opened fire at 6 locations across the Austrian capital. Officials have warned the suspects could be heavily armed and dangerous. The Interior Ministry has confirmed one gunman shot by police was a Daesh sympathizer. Natasha Hussein has more. As the world readies to mark the Srebrenica genocide, I traveled to Bosnia and Herzegovina to understand how the wounds are still very deep, nearly 3 decades on. Hi, I'm Nafisa Latic, and this is Across the Balkans. This week, we begin in Bosnia, where a disputed election law is brewing fears of renewed tensions. The latest political crisis centers on claims that High Representative Christian Schmidt will impose an amendment to the election law for the entity of the Federation of Bosnia and Herzegovina without the consent of politicians. Albania and North Macedonia have finally opened negotiations with the EU. North Macedonia's parliament approved a French proposal that aims to unblock its bid to join the Union. Last month, the EU's French presidency laid out mutual concessions to resolve differences between Skopje and Sofia over language, history, and the rights of ethnic Bulgarians in North Macedonia. Bulgaria has been blocking North Macedonia's efforts to join the EU, but it earlier accepted the proposal that may allow it to lift its veto. Stefan, what does China get from this project? Having a small country like Montenegro trapped in an almost billion-dollar loan?
There is quite clear.
Thanks for watching this episode. See you next time from me and the whole team here in Istanbul. Bye-bye for now.